Yo everyone, just to show you guys it's true what I'm saying, I'm gonna show you guys my Shopify numbers real quick. Here we go, over 1.1 million in the past 2 years was this. My best month was 270k right here. That was last November, and this November we're gonna try to even beat that. So guys, let's get it. Now you know that I'm not like lying here or something. I'm just telling the total truth. I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. So real quick, I'm Buchan. I'm the owner of the clothing brand Buchan. I've been running it for more than 4 years now, and that's actually how I generated over 1 million in revenue with my clothing brand. So guys, how did I do it? Because a lot of people start a clothing brand, a lot of people want to start a clothing brand, but so few people succeed. As you can hear, I have a little bit of a sore throat right now, but I really had to get this video out there because this knowledge is something you all need to know. So guys, take out your notepads and pay good attention. I'm also gonna show you guys my marketing secrets with a red stilo. So that's actually the way my brand truly exploded. So stay very tuned for that. All right, let's begin. So I'm going to break it down for you guys today on this white sheet right here to make sure you guys understand everything that I've done. So I'm just gonna write here Buchan. That's my clothing brand. All right, so of course a clothing brand has multiple aspects. It's not just only marketing like a marketing agency, or only production like for example Amazon dropshipping, or for example dropshipping itself. It's not the same. Having a clothing brand is something you need multiple disciplines for. You need to know designing, marketing, you need to know social media, you need to be good with influencers and talk with people, you need to make sure shipping goes right. So there's a bunch of stuff you need to know for a clothing brand, and that's actually why I love the business model of a clothing brand so much, because you learn so much. And of course, because you learn so much, you can now apply this later in your life with other stuff you're gonna do. If for example you only want a clothing brand for a few years and then afterwards you're gonna start a dropshipping company, or for example do like a marketing agency or something, you at least have this foundation of a clothing brand and like the knowledge you gained. So that's amazing. So I am certain I'm never gonna have to work a job in my life just because I just know all these skills. I can produce stuff, I can do marketing for stuff. I'm certain I can always just do some kind of business that makes me enough money to just survive and to thrive. So all right, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first discipline I'm going to teach you guys is manufacturing, because manufacturing is one of the most important steps in the clothing brand process and something I always get questions about, and actually it's easier than most people would think. Of course, finding a good manufacturer is quite hard, but I have some solutions for that, so stay tuned. Yeah, for the rest it's pretty easy actually. Everybody thinks you need like a professional tech pack like this or like this, but no, you just need to make sure the supplier understands what you want. So of course you can have the greatest, the most beautiful tech packs for maybe for Instagram or something, but it doesn't really matter too much. For example, I've been running my clothing brand for 4 years and I've never actually had like a super professional tech pack. I'm gonna teach you guys how you can find a manufacturer that's good for you. So the first step you're gonna do is go to Alibaba. And I know Alibaba sounds like a little bit fishy or like AliExpress or like cheap or something, but actually Alibaba is like the number one place you can make stuff, because it's like an overseas marketplace of factories basically. So every factory in China and every factory in like Turkey and Pakistan, I think, are all in Alibaba. So if you're looking to make something, Alibaba is the number one place on the internet to go, because everything, you can make literally everything there what you want. And then if you're looking for a Portugal or like a supplier in another country, it's pretty hard to do so, but I'm making a solution for that soon. Probably in the next 2 years. But in the meantime, you can just join Brand Academy. It's my private community of brand owners, and there a lot of people share resources. I also have my manufacturing list of 30 plus manufacturers in there. So if you want to join, just book a call down, or just join straight away. All right, see you inside of Brand Academy. Now, the designing aspect. Hoppa. So another question I get very often is, where do I design? What website do I use? Blah, blah, blah. I use Adobe Photoshop. And I also have my designer Bram, who uses Illustrator. So we combine the two to create nice designs. I've learned everything from Photoshop and stuff just through YouTube tutorials. So it's not necessary to do like a school degree or something, or like design or something. Of course, it can help if designing is truly your passion. But if you just want to understand the basics, then you can just search on YouTube how to to design, blah, blah, blah. How do you guys think I do marketing? You're probably gonna think like paid ads, TikTok ads, Facebook ads, all that good stuff. But actually, funny enough, I've never done ads in my life. Okay, little side note, I just started running ads like a month ago, so don't quote me on that. But for the first million I made was without any ads, without spending a single euro on ads. So how did I do it? I think ads is like a last resort. If you like your creativity is done, for example, you can do ads, of course. But if you still have some juice left in you, then I don't think ads are a great way to do it, because social media is free. For example, this video you're looking at right now is a free video. You didn't have to pay anything to watch. I didn't have to pay anything to upload it. Everything is free. I actually started posting content regularly only 1 year in starting my brand. I discovered TikTok. TikTok was quite new in 2021. So then I just started posting content on TikTok pretty much daily or like every 2 days. And I didn't really know it at the time, but this is actually one of the best marketing strategies you can have these days. Especially, I actually make content on my own TikTok account, just Elijah Buchan, and not on my Buchan account, like my brand account. I didn't know it at the time, but this is actually called personal branding. And this is actually the thing everybody is hyping on about these days, like build a personal brand. And that's actually what I was doing back in the day without even realizing it. Because they really loved like the idea of like me turning ideas into physical form. That's what people love to see and what people subscribe to. People love to see other people. People don't really love to see like brands or corporations. Or for example, if I post a product picture on Instagram, there's like a normal white product picture, it's gonna get much less likes than if it's something that's like a personal achievement, for example. I, for example, bought my mom her first car recently, and this got way more engagement than like the simple product pictures at Buchan. So that's like a really good lesson to take away. People love people, not brands. So make sure there's like a person behind your brand or something, and this can be really, really powerful. That's something I really wanted to tell you guys. People. Alright, but of course I didn't get famous and stuff just only by doing this. I also, of course, had to sell stuff, because otherwise you cannot make money. So how did I sell stuff? I basically did drops and collections every like month, just making sure everything looks great before it gets released, of course, and then just doing a nice photo shoot, all the good stuff. Alright, but most of you are probably gonna know me from this video right here.
Hey guys, I have a crazy idea. I want to make shoes for €1. Yes, €1, that's less than your bus ticket. But wait. I need your help to drop these. So the only way this can happen is if you all follow our Insta and get it to 50K before Christmas. I know. It's a challenge, but we can do it. Because the Buchan fam stands for turning ideas into physical form. It's all possible.
It's fair to say that the video worked really well. We gained over 30 or 40,000 followers in only 3 weeks because of this video, which more than doubled our account, which went truly crazy. It was really, really crazy to see. So that's something I really want to tell you guys. Stunts is also something you really have to focus on just to get attention, because attention is truly the thing you want in marketing, is attention as much as possible for as little money as possible. That's like the true meaning of marketing. And then just sell them once there's a drop. Start off with being limited and hyped and stuff, and then once you grow a little bit, it's really hard to stay limited and hyped, because also, of course, if people come on your website and there's nothing available because your website is closed, then it's really stupid because you miss out on a sale. So I'm just gonna say limited and hype, but this only in the beginning. Once you grow, I'm not sure if this is the best strategy to follow. Alright, and the last point I want to get you through is a mindset of having a clothing brand. So first of all, it's very important that you don't overthink it. A lot of people overthink having a brand. You know what? Just start, man. Starting is the most important step, and then once you've started, you can just improve along the way, because you want to know a secret? Everyone to a certain degree is winging it. I'm not really certain how I'm gonna do next year's collections. I'm not really certain if certain people in my team are gonna stick. I'm not certain if for a lot of things, you know. It's normal. And I've also met a lot of brand owners who are way higher than me, and they're also just like figuring it out. Everybody's just doing their best and just trying their best, but nobody knows for sure what they're doing, or if what they're doing is gonna succeed or something like that. No. So guys, starting is the #1 most important step, so make sure you do it. Alright, the next mindset tip is you should improve yourself constantly. You should make sure you always find stuff you can get better at. For example, if you're not good at designing, make sure you get better, or find someone who's better than you to help you in this. Or if you're not good at manufacturing yet, if your manufacturer sucks, make sure to get a new one. Or if your marketing sucks, the most important part of your entire brand process, make sure to make it better and make sure to get inspiration from other brand owners. If you're really serious about starting a brand, you can get Brand Academy, of course, or if you're not sure yet, you can get just a free ebook that I made in the description. So make sure you check the link in bio. And also, of course, subscribe, because we're going to that 100k on YouTube so I can get the silver play button. I already have the Shopify play button. Now I just need the YouTube play button to make sure they are together. Let's get it. Alright, next week I have a crazy video coming up with all the best business models for beginners. So stay tuned for that and I'll see you guys there.